Okay, today's lesson is going to be on how to put windows and doors in. Now the good thing about this is that under architecture you can see that there's doors and there's windows already loaded. But if the ones that you aren't, the windows and doors that you want aren't there, I'll show you how to download them off a library. Okay, so if you have a look, we've got our walls in, internal walls, external walls, and there's an option now for us to put some windows in. So I'm going to click on the Windows icon and then the Properties button. You can see that it comes up with Awning 1218. Yours might come up with something different. If I angle that down, you can see that there's a large option here. Alright, you can see that they've got all the sorts of stuff that you want here. Sill height is 900. So if you have a look at this little picture here, that's the sill down the bottom, and it's 900 millimeters off the ground. You can change that to make it higher or lower. It's up to you. So wherever you want that window height, that's what you need to do. You change it there. I wouldn't suggest that you edit types here. Not for a while anyway. If you have a look, we've got some other windows here as well. 610 by 1220. Let's have a look at that one. Do you notice that the first number is always across the window? Don't get confused thinking that this is a 1220 window. It's not, it's 1220 high. So whenever you measure stuff, it's normally length by height. And that length is sometimes shorter than the height. So the first number is always the width of the window. So let's have a look at another one here. We've got one here, it's 1828. It's 1828 wide. And if you have a look at the options we've got quite a few there as well. Alright, so I'm going to select that 1828 and we'll put a few windows in. If you have a look at this, I'll just zoom out a little bit. When I come to put it in, it gives me dimensions from either side. So I'm going to put a window there. It's a rather large window. And I can zoom in and change that to wherever I think it should be. So if I want it 250 from that edge there, that will alter it so that it's right on that corner. Okay, I'm still in window mode. I can click that, put a window there, put a window here, wherever I need to, and dimension it the same way that I just showed you before. Alright, so that's windows. You notice that when you click a window in, you come up with these options here. So I'm just going to hit escape to get out of that. And let's say that you click on that window now. These are particularly useful when you've got the window sliding the wrong way. So this will actually turn the window around, put the slider on the other side. Doors, sliding doors, you can do the same thing with. This is the same as putting the brick wall on the inside. You can turn those windows in and out. Okay, so we've got a few windows in there. We're pretty happy with that. I'll just close this, and we're going to put a door in here. So if we have a look at the doors, properties, here they are here. Got lots of different doors. I'm just going to randomly grab one. I'm going to come over and I'll put a few on the inside. So I'm going to put this one around about there. Now you have a look, we've got these again. So I just hit escape. When I click on that door, I can push that door on the inside, and I can change the side as well. So you find that these door little positioning arrows are really handy, especially for these doors. Alright, so I'm just going to put a few more doors in. We'll go doors, properties. That's the one that I had before. We're pretty happy with that one, so we'll put a few more of those in. Let's say I've got one there and one up here. Alright, let's say that I want to put a big sliding door in. And if I click on this, I actually got one loaded. I can click on that and I'll put a sliding door there. Now if you have a look at that, you can see that this actually slides one particular way. You mightn't be happy with that. You might want to slide it the other way. And you can see that that actually fixes that up for you, or you can actually turn it around altogether. Alright, let's say the door I wanted wasn't there. So Let's get rid of that. We'll go door. Properties are there, alright, but in particular load family has come up. When you load family, you can go to the Australia library. You notice that these are all categorized. There's plumbing, structural equipment. A lot of the stuff there is hard to find, but with a little bit of getting used to it, you'll know where to look. So I'm going to get some doors. If I click on one, it shows you what it looks like. Double glass. Let's say that that's the one I want. I'm going to go open, and you can see that up there I've got double glass now. Again, click on that. That's not where I want it. I want to go inside. There it is, and I'll put another one over here. Alright, just a little note there is that sometimes when you load a family, if you're going to load a door, it will always load into the door. If you do the same thing for a window, you go to family and load a window, it will go and stay in the window family. That's comes default. Sometimes when you load stuff, it will be in the window family, but it mightn't be the one on the top. You might have to go through the window properties to find that. Alright, so that's how you enter windows and doors. Have a bit of fun with that, play around with it, and we'll see what happens.